But my name's Alexis. I'm 25. Been in this space for around 2 years now, and it's changed my life. It's still changing my life. And I also am going to introduce you guys to someone really special, someone who's been in this space for a couple years now, has turned this into not just a full-time income, but hear me, a life-changing income. This individual, same age as me actually, 25 years young. This man has went and hit 25 to 30 grand a month, over 6 grand a week. This is someone who is 25 years old making multiple six figures. That to me, that's a pretty respectable income, right? So I want you guys to really like pull out your notepads. If you have a notepad on you, if you have your phone notes, this is something that you don't just want to be on and listen. You want to actively listen by taking notes, right? It's one thing for you to hear it, it's another thing for you to actively be taking notes. All right. So, guys, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you all to my mentor, Chris Gatanos. Like I said, he's 25, multiple six-figure earner in this company, the same exact company that you became a part of. And he's someone that has a lot of value to give. He's going to give you guys the gems, the secret sauce on exactly how he was able to go to six figures in a very short period of time. So, again, get out your notepads and also go into this call with an open mind. Okay, go into this call with an open mind. Don't be closed minded to any of the information because of bad beliefs and friends that you have outside that maybe tell you different things that don't benefit you financially. So go into this with an open mind. And let me stop ranting. I'll let you take over, Chris. I appreciate you taking the time. It's 12:30 UK time. So he stayed up to do this call for you all. So thank you to everyone who took it seriously and showed up.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, can we just give it up for Alexis and her amazing leadership for your group? Just put some ones in the chat for Alexis, please. Put some ones in the chat for Alexis, guys, because she honestly, goes above and beyond for you lot. She goes above and beyond for you lot, and she does as much as she can, even to set up this call with me. She went out of her way to ask me to do this because she wanted you guys to get as much value as possible. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I am from the UK, right? From the accent, I'm not from you guys' sides. I was actually just in New York. I came back from New York 2 days ago. My second time being, let's just say, in the States. I was in Vegas earlier this year as well. But let me know where you guys are from. Where in America are you all from? Please let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat where you're all from. It's good to know. I don't know what MD is. Oh, FL, CA. You lot just use letters, right? You don't actually type it out. All right. Texas, Washington, Maryland. All right, cool. West Coast, North Carolina. All right, cool. I'm not going to pretend like I know where most of these places are. I'm just going to read it and understand that you lot are all over the place, right? Put it like that. No one's in a set area, set place. We've got the all over America here, which is amazing, which is amazing. So pleasure to meet you all. For the ones that don't know me, yeah, or the ones that have been here for a while and may know me. My name is Chris. As Alexis said, I'm 25 years young. I am an icon 25 within this company, within this platform. If you don't know what that means, it will be explained to you. It just means that from this business, I have been able to impact over 2,000 people all over the world, not just in this country, but or not just in America, but literally all over the world. We're in so many different places, and I'm just a small part of the pie for an incredible and very big company. The company are trying to expand very, very far. Right now, we've got 35,000 active students all over the world. We're in 180 different countries. We're trying to be, by the end of next year, be on 100,000 people in the company as a whole. And I want America to be a very big portion of that pie. I see a lot of potential in this market. And at the end of the day, I know, as a whole, in general, Americans are very hungry, you're very motivated, you're very driven. And I think that's very, very important because you guys have a life-changing opportunity in front of you. And the craziest part is, I don't even think some of you know it. I don't even think some of you know what you're a part of here. and what can genuinely happen, in your life, right? We have two incredible individuals in Alexis and Alexandria who have been able to impact their lives from this and go completely full time in this online business, making more than they have ever made. So that's an incredible achievement. And we're looking for more people that we can now do that for in this market. So we have 30 people on this call right now. I'm going to get straight into it. It's very late my time. It's 12:30 p.m. But it's no stress for you guys and to find new hungry individuals to help change and impact their lives. I'll stay up all night. That's not a problem for me. So I'm going to get into this. Why network marketing? Why this industry? Why did this industry change my life? How did it change my life? And why can it change yours? And exactly how does it work? What I want to encourage you all to do, if you don't have your cameras on, please turn your cameras on. I just encourage you for the next 45 minutes to just sit down and focus. Don't have the TV on in the background. Tell your partner, just give me half an hour, right? I'll come back, right? But please have as many cameras on as we can, and let's just focus on the information for the next 45 minutes. Because when I first heard this information, my mind was blown. My mind was blown, and since then, my life has not been the same. It has not been the same. So I'm going to get straight into it. Why network marketing? So what is network marketing? What is the industry of network marketing? How does it work? You are essentially the middleman. That's it. You have a product, you have you, and you have a customer. Simple, right? So you sell a profitable product to a customer, and the company pay you a percentage, right? Who here has Netflix? Put an N in the chat if you pay for Netflix. Put an N in the chat if you pay for Netflix. Okay, only one person uses Netflix here, right? All right, cool. There we go. 4, got a couple more, right? I have never, ever seen an advert for Netflix, and neither have you. It's never been on the TV. It's never been on Sky. It's not advertised. So can you all let me know? Where did you hear about Netflix? Let me know. Where did you find out and hear about Netflix? Friends, family. Okay. So you was told about it, right? Word of mouth. Ads. Okay, I've never seen an advert for Netflix. If you've seen an advert, then but I've never personally seen an advert for Netflix ever. They've never advertised it. Okay? You hear about it from friends, family, word of mouth, someone telling you to watch this series, someone telling you to watch this film, whatever. So please understand something, guys. Every day you are either being sold or you're the one selling. Let me repeat that. You are being sold to or you are the one selling. The only reason you don't realize it is because you don't get paid. You're just paying. So what I'm going to help you guys understand and what I'm going to help you guys do today is use the exact same thing that you do every day of your life and get paid for it. And not just get paid for it, fulfill a purpose, help other people, right? Actually make money, change your situation. That's all you're doing. You're plugging people into a business that can change their life. Guys, today alone, from the products and services, I'll show you guys right now. From today alone, right? From the products and services, okay? I've made $740. $740 alone just from copying and pasting from the products and services. For the ones that are unsure or don't believe, that's a live account. It says live account, not demo. It says live account. Just from copying and pasting the services. So let me put it into perspective. Imagine if someone didn't tell me about this. Now, if you've made money and you see an opportunity that can change your life, if you think this can change your life, imagine someone didn't tell you. Imagine if I didn't tell Alexis. Imagine if Alexis didn't tell Alexis. Where would we be? What would we be doing? So it's about seeing the bigger picture. And it's about understanding that if you weren't told about it, you wouldn't be here. So this is a network marketing principle. Help people get what they want. And in return, you will get what you want. If I help enough people get what they want in life, income-wise, lifestyle, my life will change. And I think that's a beautiful thing. That's very, very exciting. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the pros of network marketing. Number one, you have an unlimited income. I want you all to understand that there is no limit to the amount of money that you guys can make every single day. Does that mean you should be aiming to make £10,000 a day with $100 account? No, it doesn't mean that. But you have the potential to earn an unlimited income. We live in a life where going to work for 40 years, going to university, college, wherever it may be in America, is the norm, right? But we're capped at a certain level. We're never really going to progress to a higher spectrum because it's not a limited income. It's not an unlimited income. It is a limited income. You get paid for your time. You get paid for your hours. You have the opportunity here to actually have an income that is consistently growing, right? You have the opportunity to have the three F's: time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom. The problem with a lot of people in their lives currently is they don't have all three. You might have a job that gives you time freedom, right? Your hours at work aren't too strenuous, but you don't have location freedom. You have to go to a specific spot, and you don't have financial freedom because you're not making enough money. And then you have people that have location freedom. Their job allows them to travel all over the world and go to different places, but then they don't have time freedom. They don't have financial freedom. And then you have people that work, good jobs, and they may have financial freedom, but it comes at a cost. They don't have time freedom. They don't have location freedom. They can't spend time with their families. They're always doing overtime. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. So what good is the money if you don't have the others? The real reason we want money is for freedom. And it's the three F's. It's all three of those freedoms: time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. And network marketing gives you all three in abundance. Number three, you have no boss. Guys, put a no boss in the chat if you hate your boss. Put a no boss in the chat if you don't like your boss, right? Put a no boss in the chat if your life would be better if your boss wasn't in it. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell them, right? No boss. Okay, exactly, right? I know for sure when I was working, I didn't like my boss. Well, now I have been unemployed, right, for the last 4 years. I haven't had no one telling me what to do for the last 4 years. I eat when I want. I wake up when I want. I sleep when I want. I don't have someone directing me and telling me what I need to do. You can work online or face to face. I'm on Zoom. Guys, I'm not even in your state. And we're connecting right now. I'm giving you value right now. You can work online or face to face. You get to help other people. You get to fulfill a purpose. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There was a period of time where I wasn't in network marketing and I was just trading full time, right? I'll tell you right now, there is nothing like the purpose you get from doing network marketing properly and seeing people's lives change. That's why you see so many people that are traders and they sell courses, because they need to have some level of fulfillment. You can't just make money. Money is not what fulfills you. It's the purpose of who you can help. That's what fulfills someone. And you turn strangers into friends and friends into family. I've never met Alexis. I've never met Alexandria, but these are great friends of mine. They know they can call me at any time and they can speak to me. And that is priceless, right? And you can create a six-figure business for just $15 a month. For just $15 a month, I've been able to create a multiple six-figure income from this business at just 25 years old. I actually achieved that income at 24, and I've had that now for over a year. So what's the chances of you seeing success in network marketing, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you've typed on Google before, how to become a millionaire or best ways to become a millionaire. I don't know. I definitely have. So I'm going to put a 1 in the chat. Before I actually started the industry, I was looking for ways to make extra money. Best side hustles, best ways to make $1 million. I've done all of that, right? Now, would you guys not agree that if you want to become a millionaire, it would make most sense to be a part of something that has created the most millionaires? Why? Because that gives you the best chance. Network marketing has created the most millionaires in the entire world as an industry. As an industry, it's created the most millionaires. And the craziest part about network marketing is people come in as ordinary people and they turn into extraordinary people. Now, this is a statistic. If you survive network marketing for 10 years, you have a 97% chance of becoming wealthy upon your wildest dreams. 10 years, a 97% chance of making an income that is unfathomable to you right now. Every single person I know that's been in this game for 10 years, they all make at a bare minimum a couple 100,000 a year. One of my personal mentors actually had his 10-year anniversary last year. He recently got inducted into the $1 Million Hall of Fame, meaning that he makes $1 million in commission, 100,000 every single month from this business. Right? You have a 97% chance of becoming wealthy, not rich, wealthy, if you're here for 10 years. Now, put a W in the chat if you're a woman. If you're a woman, sorry. Put a W in the chat if you're a woman. Let me see how many female bosses we have on this call right now. All right, cool. We got a couple. We got a couple, right? MLM is a woman-dominating industry, right? So you're seeing me right now. You're seeing the other icons if you know who they are, and a lot of them are men. But you know, MLM is a women-dominating industry, right? So you have the chance to actually capitalize on something that is dominated by you, and you don't need no credentials or degrees. Meaning the average person can make 6 figures. I didn't go to university. I failed in school. I worked dead-end retail jobs. I don't have a CV. There's nothing special about me in terms of credentials. But here I am today making more money than anyone in my family has ever made at just 25 years old. Why is that? It's because network marketing does not prejudge. I've seen people come into this game just coming out of prison, being homeless. Do you know how many stories there are of people that were homeless and now they are millionaires because of network marketing? There's so many stories. So if you have a past, just know here you have a clean slate. And that's very, very important. And all you need is personal development. That's all you need. You need to personally develop yourself. That's it. You need to just become a better individual. For some of you that have been in network marketing for a while, that's preached, personal development. Can you actually grow your mind at the same level you're going to grow your income? That's all you need to do. Because at the same time, I can make great money. But if I'm not ready for the money, number one, I won't go any further. And number two, I'll probably lose it. How many of you could sit there and say that you would be prepared and ready to handle an income of $25,000 a month, $30,000 a month? This month, I'm on my way to clearing my first $50,000 a month. Okay? Most money I've ever made. Well, I look at it and I think, cool, if I weren't ready for this up here, how would I handle it? Can I handle it? Well, I'll see. Am I ready? I need to keep developing. Every day, I'm always developing. Every day is your chance to get better. So let's talk about the top incomes in corporate, because it's important for you lot to understand the difference between why this industry is better. Because I get it. Most people are scared to do anything other than a job because we're told it's the safe option. That's what we're told. But then when COVID happened, everyone thought different. All of a sudden, everyone wanted to trade. Jobs couldn't provide. You cannot just rely on it, and I'm going to break it down for you. These are the top incomes in corporate, just to put it into perspective. In October 2023, the top 1% of earners received an average pay of $15,000 per month, compared to the bottom 10%, who made an average of £755 per month. Now, you're probably seeing, oh, $15,000 per month. If I made $15,000 a month, it would change my life. I bet it would. But this income comes from being 30K in debt, having years of climbing up the corporate ladder, and a 45% tax, no matter what. I'm not sure how tight it is in America, but I'll tell you right now, you're paying that tax over here, boy. You pay that tax over here. So if you're making $15,000 a month, realistically, you're making $8K a month. Almost half your income taken away from you. I'm going to let you guys know something. Hopefully there's no HMRC on this call, right? This year, I've only paid about 5% in tax. There are multiple different ways, right, that as someone in business, right, strips that away legally. And that's what's important. The reason why we're not taught this is because they don't want that. They want people who work, who stay in the system their whole lives, pay their taxes, and listen to every single thing that they're being told. And it's at the point now where if you don't understand that, then that's fine. If you don't want to understand that, that's fine. But for the people that do, and for the people that want to escape, you have the chance. Okay. Now, these are the top three highest corporate income jobs in the world. From my understanding, from my research, I made this a while back. It might have changed. I don't know. Neurologist, physician, and please forgive me. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Ophthalmologist. I don't know how to say it. All right. I don't know what the job is. Right. I think it's something to do with eyes. There's glasses on there. So something to do with eyes. Right. But all I'm going to say is I didn't grow up personally wanting to be any of those three things. Me personally, I never grew up and said to my mom, I want to be an ophthalmologist. I want to be a neurologist. There might be some people that do, but that's not what I wanted, right? But they're the top 1% income earners and the top jobs. And I know that physicians, neurologists, doctors, basically, their hours are crazy. Their life is stressful, strenuous. And what good is making money if you can't enjoy it? So that's just to put it into perspective for you. Now let's talk about the top incomes in network marketing. There are 36 million network marketing millionaires in the world. Let me repeat that. There are 36 million network marketing millionaires around the world. Approximately 1 out of every 545 citizens make money in network marketing. Do you know how crazy that stat is? Who can tell me how many people there are in this world? Who can tell me what the population is? Who can tell me what the population is? Who can tell me? Let me know in the chat box. 9 billion, okay. Close to 8 billion. Do you know how insane it is that 1 out of every 500 people make money? And there's 8 billion people in the world. I can't even do the maths on that. That's crazy. Network marketers who have been in the industry over 5 years make an average of 110,000 per year. Right? On average, make 110,000 per year. I have been in this game for 4.5 years, guys. 4 years and 9 months. Like I said, from network marketing, this year, I cleared over $300,000, right? So in terms of the statistic, if no one else has been here for 5 years, well, I can only go off myself, right? Well, clearly I'm proving that statistic right. Now, Jessie Lee Ward was the highest paid network marketer, earning 18 million in 1 year. She has actually sadly passed away now. She was one of the legends within network marketing, one of the idols. But her highest year was 18 million in 1 year. So that's just to put it into perspective on the comparison between corporate and this business. I truly, truly believe that this is the best industry in the entire world. There is not many things that match network marketing when you do it right. When you do it right, there are not many things that match this. And I truly, truly believe that we are in, not tax-free, no. I truly, truly believe that we are in the best company in the trading and network marketing space for you guys all to thrive. There are different companies about, there are, but I truly, truly believe that this is the best place for you guys to thrive. I've been in different companies. I know there's people on here that have also been in different companies. And they weren't making the incomes that they're making here. I weren't making the income that I'm making here. My previous company, I never made more than 2,000 a month. I 10x'd my income in 1 year being in the economy. I 10x'd my income. Why can't you? That's my question. So what is it going to take to win? This is important. You can know the statistics, you can know the differences, but what's it going to take to win? Success isn't just that simple, right? It's not just about being here for 5 years. You're not just going to pay a subscription for 5 years. No. What is it going to take to win? Guys, it's going to take sacrifice. I always say this. Show me how big you're willing to sacrifice and I'll show you how big you're willing to go. Right? The amount of things I sacrificed to be where I am today. When there was a call like this, I didn't have the TV on in the background. I went up to my room. I sat at a desk. I took notes. When there was an event, I used to spend my last pennies to make sure I was there. I stopped speaking to certain friends. Who do you need to stop speaking to? Who are you compromising with that's compromising with your goals? Think about it. What bad habits have you had for such a long time that you know is holding you back, that you need to stop? Do you drink every weekend? Do you indulge in certain things you shouldn't be indulging in? Ask yourself these questions. I'm not here to judge you or tell you should. I'm here to help you understand What are you willing to give up to go up? Because I gave up. I used to smoke weed. I used to go out. I used to constantly be looking for, you know, external pleasures to condone my position and make me feel better about my life that wasn't great. I had to sacrifice. And I had to stay in the moment. I had to say, Chris, you're not where you want to be. And that's okay. That's okay. As long as you're willing to make a decision that that's not going to be you for much longer. And that's going to take sacrifice. So what is it that you guys are going to have to give up so that you can go up? Number two, you need to stay teachable and coachable. A lot of people get into this game, they start making some money, and all of a sudden they lose faith in mentorship. They lose faith in guidance. When my mentor talks, even though we are best friends, when my mentor talks, I listen. I take it down. I still seek advice. There's not a person that I feel knows more. Even people that don't make as much as me, I sit there and I listen to them. I was in New York with other icons in the company, 6 other icons. There was 2 girls there making 100,000 a month, 23 years old, 24 years old. Yep, I see some of your faces. 100,000 a month, right? I went on that trip and I indulged in picking their brains. Picking their brains. I don't care that they're female or they're younger than me. Doesn't matter. They have results that I don't have. And because of that, I've came back to the UK with systems, with a game plan, with different strategies to win bigger. So you need to stay teachable and coachable. Number 3, you need to have patience. The pay in patience stands for pay. Can you stay strong enough for long enough? Most people just don't stay in the game for long enough. Most people just don't understand that you might not get results as quick as me or as quick as someone else, but you will. And it's about being patient. If you can work your job for 20, 30, 40 years and stay JOB, just over broke, why can't you stay patient when it comes to your goals, dreams, and your ambition? Why can't you? Why do you give up on yourself, but you don't give up on your job? Because it pays you? Is that what it is? It pays you a check? Let me tell you guys something. A wage is the drug they give you to forget about your dreams. Because if you had no choice, you'd pursue your dreams. But you do have a choice. You have a job. So the job is either you play it safe there and you stay in your comfort zone, or you pursue your goals on a longer term basis. I'm here to tell you something. You're not here to play small. You're here to pursue your goals. Whatever that takes, however that's going to go. But you have to be patient. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. You just need to know that it will happen. That's what's important. Number 4, personal development. I've already touched on this. How many books do you read? When you wake up, what do you listen to? Do you play audios, right? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you speak to the right people? How much have you spent on personally developing yourself this year, right? Have you ever bought a personal help book in your life? I know before I joined this industry, the idea of reading a book, I thought books were just Harry Potter and fiction. I didn't actually think there was educational finance books. I didn't know. And I don't blame you guys for not knowing. But start learning these things. There is $1 million information in a book. You need to personally develop. There are tapes and audios that you can listen to every day that get your mind right, that keep you in tune, that keep you motivated, keep you driven. You need to personally develop. Number 5, you need to be willing to change. A lot of people are willing to start, but they're not willing to change. And the thing is, my mentor told me that if you are not a different person every 6 months, you're not growing. Every 6 months, someone should see you and see you differently in some kind of way. Whether that's how you dress, talk, act, your knowledge, you need to be willing to change. And most people are not willing to become who they need to be. They'd rather stay who they are. And who you are has only got you where you are. If you want to go here, this person ain't going to go there. If I want to make 100,000 a month by the end of next year, I'm always thinking, who do I have to become? I want to become a multi-millionaire. What does the multi-millionaire version of me look like? Is he healthy? Does he take these kind of things seriously? Is he motivated? Is he dedicated? Does he have to be told when to work, or does he do it anyway? Does he understand the importance of that? Does he give up easy? What does the millionaire version of me look like? What does the six-figure version of you look like? Go and find that person and then go and become that person. But let me tell you guys something. I was already ready to make six figures. I was already the person. I can assure you. I've been making six figures now for a good year and a half. I was a premeditated version of that. I was prepared for it. Are you? And if you're not, that's fine. But get off this call and get prepared for it. Know what you want. Some people might not want to go and achieve financial freedom. I don't know why. I think you'd be lying to yourself because everyone wants money. You give up 9 hours of your day every single day for it. So clearly it is important for the rest of your life. But we tell ourselves these things so we don't have to pursue it on a further basis, on a committed basis, because we want to stay here. We want to stay comfortable. No. Get out of your comfort zone and be willing to change. Number 6, you got to have communication skills. Guys, you're dealing with people and people are difficult. I'm difficult, right? I'm not perfect. Trust me, I'm difficult. I'm sure my parents would definitely say sometimes I can be difficult, right? So you're going to have to work on your communication skills. How do you communicate with people? How do you influence people? When people talk to you, do they feel better? Ask yourself that question. Do you make someone feel better? Do you make yourself work on your communication skills with you? The person you speak to the most is you. But the problem is, most of us wouldn't even want us in our business. So we're actually listening to someone that we don't even want to be. And a lot of the time when I was coming up and I weren't making money and I was broke, I used to talk to myself and I used to listen to myself. And the problem is I was listening to a broke person because I was broke. I wasn't the person I needed to listen to. So work on your communication with yourself because I'm always battling my mind and I'm always coming out on top. I can communicate with myself now. Before I couldn't. Work on that. 7, sales. Sales is the highest paid profession in the world. If you know how to sell, you can do anything in life. Listen, ladies, guys, you meet your partner, you were selling yourself to your partner, right? You were selling yourself to them, right? You sell yourself at your job. You went to an interview, right? You sold yourself. You created a CV. You sold yourself. You're either selling or you're being sold to. Learn how to start selling. Don't just be the person getting sold to. And number 8, you need to have care for others. If I didn't care for others, would I be up right now at 12:30 p.m. on my highest ever income month ever doing this call for you guys? I didn't need to do this call. I'm doing it because there is a purpose behind it. I'm at a point now where I make enough money. I make great money. And it will only continue, God willing. But the more people I help, right, get to where they are, of course I'll make more, but I could stay where I am. I could, and I could stay very comfortable, but I am on a higher mission. I'm on a higher purpose. I need to create multiple or help create multiple six-figure earners in America. That's my aim for next year. I want multiple six-figure earners in this market. I want people changing their lives. I don't just want it to be 2 people. There's only 2 people on this call right now that I've helped do that. I want more. You need to have care for others. How do you celebrate other people? This is a big one. A lot of people hold a very heavy heart. I'll tell you guys something. When I was coming up and I was broke, there wasn't a person I didn't celebrate. You see the people that are just hating and they're very bitter. We all know a bitter, sour person, right? Yeah, they don't have the heart to win. And what you celebrate in life will elevate in your life. And I always celebrate all my friends. They got nice cars before me. They made more money than me. All of these things. And I never was envious. I never was jealous. I was happy for them. Why? Because I knew my time was going to come. And that's because I don't hold that heavy heart. So those are the 8 main things that it's going to take for you to win. And I hope you guys all wrote that down. Now I'm going to talk about some famous quotes from 2 very wealthy individuals. We have Bill Gates here. I'm often asked why I'm so passionate about network marketing. I tell people it's because network marketing is the ultimate equalizer. It levels the playing field between the haves and the have-nots. It gives people the opportunity who don't have a lot of money to create wealth. Jim Ron, network marketing is the biggest wave of the future. It's tasking the place of franchising, which now requires too much capital for the average person. Look what they both said. They said something very specific, stands out to me. It refers to people not having a lot of money, but still creating wealth. There are not many better things out there than network marketing in terms of return of investment and risk to reward. You are barely risking anything. You're putting barely anything on the line and you have everything to gain. There are not many things in the world that I know of that can provide you with that. But this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, guys. We're not going to listen to Jim Ron and we're not going to listen to Bill Gates. I want every single one of you to completely ignore what I just said. Here's what we're going to do. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had someone, let's just say, badmouth you for doing network marketing. Put you down, talk bad about it. You're doing one of them pyramid things, you know. Yeah? Okay. I've been there. I'm going to put a 1 in the chat as well. I've been there. This is what we're going to do. Now put a 2 in the chat if it has played a part in your motivation, if it's demoralized you before. Put a 2 in the chat if it's demoralized you before. It did for me. Did for me. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to listen to Bill Gates and we're not going to listen to Jim Ron. We're going to listen to your friend, Johnny, who works in McDonald's, calling it a pyramid scheme. Should we do that? Should we do that? We're going to listen to the person that you wouldn't even swap places with, telling you to quit on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Should we do that? Let me know in the chat. Should we do that? Should we listen to them? Should we? Let's listen to Johnny in Walmart, right? I know Walmart because I just came to America. I saw it for the first time. I was actually quite excited, right? I'd never seen a Walmart before, right? Should we listen to that person in Walmart telling you it's one of them pyramid thingies? No, we won't. So why would you allow the opinion of someone that you wouldn't even swap places with to stop you from achieving the dream life that you so envision in your mind? Why would you allow that to happen? And newsflash, that might even be your family. That might even be your parents. If you wouldn't swap places with them, don't listen to them. If I love my dad to bits, but he's part of my testimony, right? My dad has not believed in this till about 6 months ago. And I've been making money, right? I'm just being honest. And now I'm the one paying for the family holidays. True story. They asked me to pay for the holidays. That's a true story, right? I'm the one giving them an income every single month. Sometimes it's the people that you're doing it for that make you not want to do it anymore. But please understand something, right? You're always going to look like a foolish beginner. Always. And if you're not willing to start imperfect, you're not going to finish the article. That's the reality. So please understand, always tell yourself this. If someone comes up to you, we got Marco there. Marco, I see you. Next time you tell someone about this and they say, is it one of them pyramid things? What I want you to do is look at them, not say anything, and just think, would I swap places with you? And if the answer's no, say, yes, it is. Goodbye. Leave it at that. Don't even entertain it. Leave. You don't have to. Because an ignorant person can't see past their nose. And that's why they're going to stay where they are. But you guys can see bigger. It's a pyramid thing. It's a scam. It's a this. It's a that. Okay. The biggest pyramid thing is your job. Hold on. Should we talk about it? Do you not have a manager? Do you not have an assistant? You don't have a CEO? Is it not a line? And then you're here. And then you can never go here. You're never going to make more than them. They're telling you what to do. It's the biggest pyramid is your job. But they're not ready for that conversation, though, are they? You are. You're wiser. You think bigger. You understand more. You're more woke. And that's fine. So was I. I had my friends take the mick out of me. I had everyone belittle me from school. I had my parents belittle me. I had everything. Everything. And now look, I live in my dream apartment. I drive not my dream car, but a car that I had on my vision board, right? I've achieved so many of my goals. My goals are here. I'll show you. My goals are here. They're right in front of me. Every day I see them on the other side of the board as well. Right? My goals are plastered everywhere. I see my future. I see where I'm going. They can't see. But the thing is, God didn't give them your vision. Don't let blind people proofread your vision. They can't see it. It's yours. It's yours for a reason. Right? Don't let blind people proofread your vision. I had a lot of blind people try and tell me what my vision should be. Don't let people do that. You know where you're going. You know what you deserve. And you're only going to go as far as you deserve. Ain't that the truth? If you genuinely believe that you deserve to become a multiple six-figure earner, to be fit and healthy, to live the life of your dreams, to give your family an amazing life, if you think you deserve that, I promise you you'll get it. But when you don't think you deserve that, you let other people downplay your vision. You let other people downplay it. So from today, we're not going to allow that to happen no more. From today, you're going to go after what you want, and you're not going to care about what people think. All that matters is two things: what God thinks and what you think. Those are the only two things that matter. No one else. If you're not making money with me, right? And you're hating on me, if you're not supporting me, or you're not helping me make money, I don't even need to talk to you. That's the mentality you need. And that will give you peace. So these are some famous quotes for you all right? Number one, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. Number two, if you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Number three, start from wherever you are and with whatever you've got. Number four, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. I actually want to touch on number three quickly as well. Who here suffers with something called perfectionism? Put one in the chat if you suffer with perfectionism. Right? I give you all permission to be bad. I give you permission to be crap at this. I give you permission to not know what you're doing. I give you permission. For the ones that don't follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram. I want you all to go on my page afterwards. And what I want you to do is go onto my reels and I want you to scroll all the way down. There's a reason why I've left my old content, because I want to be relatable. I want people to not just see where I am, I want them to see where I was. Because for you guys to understand who I was before and seeing who I am now, it's impossible for you to not believe that you can do it as well. But the only reason I got here was because when everyone else focused on being perfect, I focused on being consistent. And that's what made the difference for me, because I done 10 times the work and I just got there so much quicker. So stop focusing on being perfect. Don't focus on being perfect. Number five, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every single day. Number six, either you run the day or the day runs you. Number seven, work harder on yourself than you do your job. Number eight, we must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret and disappointment. Let me let you all know something. You will suffer one of them. You will. I don't know a person that's left this industry, that's done this industry and left and haven't felt a regret afterwards. Most of the time, people always come back into the game of network marketing. Always. There's just something about it. There's something about it. Because They come into network marketing, they expand their mind, they grow their network, they see a vision for so much more than what they've got, and then they quit. And then they go back to the life that they was trying to escape. And they're constantly thinking about what could have been. There's nothing worse than that. There's nothing heavier than regret on your shoulders. Regret is the heaviest thing. And I'm sure you can all think of many things that you regret in your life right now, and it's heavy. Don't let the fact that you didn't fulfill your potential be one of those regrets. I want you to think, fast forward, hopefully all of us on this call live many, many more years. I want you to think about being on your deathbed and you look back at your life, right? There was a quote, and honestly, it was so powerful. I absolutely love this quote. And it was, when you pass away, I'm a big believer in Christ and God. So if people don't believe in that, like it's just how I personally believe. I always refer to these things. And God showed this person, this individual, he played a flashback of his life. And he had the life he always wanted, right? And he said to God afterwards, he said, but that's not me. That's not, that I didn't have none of that. He said, yeah, that was who you was meant to be. Who you are, who you died as was what you chose to be. But this was my plan for you. Do you really believe that every one of you are destined to struggle to pay bills and to be told what to do for the rest of you? Is that what you believe you're destined for? Really? Because if so, then there was no point in you even being on this. There's no point in you even being in this platform. Just stick to what you're doing. Every one of us are destined for so much more than what we've got and where we are. Every one of us. And there's a plan for you. But you're not going to fulfill that plan because you don't even want to get out of your damn comfort zone to find out. You want to stay safe. Listen to the naysayers. To the people that you don't even want to be like. And that's what's holding you back. Did I think I'd be impacting lives all over the world? Did I think I'd be on track to making my first million by the age of 26? Did I think I'd be touring around the world, speaking on stage in front of thousands of people, impacting lives? Did I think I would do that? Well, no. So how did I get here? I listened to where the pathway that was created for me was taking me. Some of you have been put into this platform and you don't even realize what you can do. You haven't even asked. Ask the question, how much money can I make here? Wait, so can I make 100,000 a month? I can? How? Tell me how. Some of you don't even want to ask how. Why? Does it scare you? Is it the commitment? You don't think you're capable? What is it? Why can someone else do something but you can't? What's the difference? This. That's the difference. And I'll tell you another difference. Self-respect, self-love. I knew what I deserved. I knew what I deserved. I couldn't see my dream car on the street and not think about it all day. I couldn't watch my parents struggle knowing that people younger than me have $300,000 cars. I couldn't bear that. I couldn't bear to keep watching my mum go to work every day and my family struggle to pay bills. I couldn't bear that anymore. Right? I knew I deserved more. I knew I thought bigger. How big do you have to think now? Right? And hopefully, just hopefully, if this impacts one more person, because most of you are watching me right now, you're going to jump off the call. That was that guy. Wow. Yeah, he hit me. And you're going to jump off the call and you're going to go jump on Netflix, or you're going to have pillow talk, or you're going to go eat a bag of crisp. You know what you're going to do. But there'll be one person, just one, at least. Hopefully it's all of you. But even just one person jumps off this call. And all of a sudden they start to believe in what's possible for them. And they start to respect themselves enough to go and get it. Even just one person. 4 years ago, I was that person. 4 years ago, I was that person. Someone showed me they was making 10K a month. I said, you show me you're making 10K a month, I'll do exactly what you say. He showed me it, 3,000 a week. I lost my mind. Said, you're telling me I work full time and I make £500 a month? You make that a day? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. So just for a bit of inspiration, these are my weekly residual checks. Just from the business, not from trading, not from crypto, not from anything else, not bonuses. These are my weekly residual checks. Consistently, every single Saturday, we get paid a residual income. Whether I work or not, I could travel for a whole month and do absolutely nothing. Not that I would, because I'm a hustler, but I could, for a whole month, do absolutely nothing. Travel to my dream destinations. I'd still get paid every week. Right? Now, this is coming from the boy who worked in dead-end retail jobs, got fired from every single job that he had everyone belittle him, had everyone tell him it won't work, I was just the joker. People just saw me as the joker, the guy with the jokes. Today, I live my dream life. Or should I say, on my way to living my dream life, because my dream life, I still have a lot more I want to achieve. There's a lot more I need to do for my family. There's a lot more I need to do for the people around me. I'm not there yet. But it's important for you guys, because seeing is believing. It's important for you to see what's possible. As soon as you see what's possible, now you know it's possible. You all now know it's possible. If you don't do something about it now, that's on you. That's not on me. It's not on Alexis. That's on you. And only you are going to live with that regret. Please remember that. So without further ado, guys, that's pretty much everything. Thank you all for being on this call. I hope this call was of value to every one of you. I hope that I've been able to inspire and help you all to see so much bigger than where you are. Because it's not about where you are, it's about where you're going. Don't focus on what you've got in the bank right now. Don't focus on the fact that your car keeps having problems. Don't focus on the fact that, just don't focus where you are. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? What does your dream life look like? What are your goals? Do you write your goals down? Do you see them? Do you speak them? What are they? Work it out. Find it out. And go after the life you want. Stop playing it small. Stop settling for less. You deserve so much more than that. And you're meant for so much more than that. So guys, I'm going to hand it back to Alexis now. Like I said, hopefully this call was of value to every one of you. Appreciate you for being on. And I look forward to seeing as many more success stories come out of this group as we can. I want to have 10 six-figure earners in America next year. That's the goal. I want to have, by the end of next year, 10 six-figure earners in America. So if you're ready to make this work, and look, you don't have to, understand, you might not be one of them, but you'll try. You'll try and you'll work towards it. You'll work towards it and you'll be better. You'll become better. If you're ready to become better, if you're ready to progress, if you're ready to change your situation, message Alexis, message Alexandra, let them know. Send them a message saying, I am ready on WhatsApp. I am ready. That's it. Let them know who they need to work with. That's it. They'll give you the exact same blueprint that I've given to them. That's helping them earn an income that they weren't making at their jobs. And don't wait next year for these girls to become six-figure earners before you look at it and go, oh, I'll do it now. Don't be that person. It will happen. If you're ready to take control of your life, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, irrelevant. Just matters where you're going. So if you're ready, message them saying, I'm ready, and they'll work with you. So I look forward to seeing the success stories. Alexis, I'm going to bring you back up now.
Wow, I feel remotivated. I could run a marathon right now. Just kidding. I'm not that. I'm still working on that. Guys, let's just give it back to Chris. All right. It's almost 1 a.m. his time. I really appreciate you, bro. It's been quite a pleasure, and I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that you guys really sat back, really took this information in, not just heard it, let it go in one ear, let it go out the other ear as soon as you get off this call, but actually took this information and is going to do something with it. Because knowledge, if you guys ever heard the saying, knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. All right. And now you guys understand the full depth of the opportunity that you're a part of. And it's so amazing. Forget the naysayers, forget the bad beliefs that you've had about network marketing, about all that stuff. Forget it. Let it go. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the best business that you could do. You just heard it from Chris. You just seen the type of income. You heard the type of income you can make, not just from him, but like he said, he just hung out with two 23, 24-year-old girls in our company, EA Economy, making 100 grand a month. That can be you. It can. It's going to be me. I want more of you to do this, right? And guys, the best part about it is not only is it gonna potentially give you the freedom to be able to step out of a 9 to 5, but it's also gonna add money to your trading accounts. And you can make more money if you have more money in your trading account, right? We all know that, right? But you also need a sustainable, steady income on top of your trading. And that's the message that we're trying to get across to everyone is that regardless of the matter, trading or not, you just need to have a steady source of income. And what better income than passive residual income? It just makes sense. To me, it makes sense. So I'm not gonna hold you guys. All right. We stayed on this call for a little over an hour now. Again, I appreciate you all. Like he said, go back to myself, to Alexandra, to whoever got you in this opportunity and take this seriously. We'll show you the way. We're no more special than you are. You could probably communicate better than I do. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's just about consistency and drive and willingness, being willing to learn, being willing to work, being willing to show up, and just being willing to be patient, honestly. Most people in this generation are just not patient enough to see even the potential they could have. I've seen people quit on themselves in a day, in a week. Oh my goodness. That's the life, that's the word, that's the reality though. We live in what they call it the microwave generation, right? Everybody wants instant results. You guys, listen. Chris, somebody like Chris doesn't have to go so hard at trading because he has that capital from this business to where he's able to boom, take one trade, be done. He doesn't even have to trade the whole week. You understand how powerful that is? Guys, the biggest traders, you guys want to know, some of the top traders, Chris didn't say this, so I'll say it. Some of the top traders don't trade all week. They maybe take 1 to 3 trades, I don't know, throughout the week. Why is that? They have capital, they have leverage, they have the income that they can do it with. All right, family. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end this call. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a blessed night. And let's just bring everyone to the top with us because at the end of the day, the bottom is way too crowded and we don't want people to stay there. So let's be the people that go out and share this information and help other people and change lives. I love you guys. I'll see you on the other side. Be blessed. Have a wonderful night. Good night.